Amen.
Amen. Yes, sir. All right. On the itinerary, we had a musician, but he was unable to make it, so we're just going to move on and bring up a champion. We're in DeSoto. I wanted to bring up somebody that was affiliated with DeSoto, being a two-time state champion. And this man I've known for a long time. I've known him at least since 2011, so about 13, 14 years. Very energetic, a great coach, part of the two-time state 6A champion, DeSoto Eagles. Let's give it up for Coach Biotti.
Thank you to all the young men and women out here. Thank you to all the parents. Thank you to Pat for having me out here. It's a privilege to be here and hopefully look at the faces of the future Eagles that are coming up. I'd like to thank all the young coaches that are out here and let you know that our doors are always open at DeSoto High School. Anything you need, you stop by and ask and you have it. Same thing for all you young men. You ever want to stop by and watch a practice? Come out here and get advice from a coach. Come out here. I'm going to start with a quote from a man that I was privileged to meet. He just recently retired, and that's Nick Saban. Probably one of the greatest collegiate coaches that ever coached the game. Mediocre people don't like high achievers, and high achievers don't like mediocre people. Okay, it's that simple. You need to separate yourself from the people that are holding you down. Your boy will always be your boy. Your brother will always be your brother. Your cousin will always be your cousin. But your dreams and your aspirations are your dreams and your aspirations. A dream is just a thought in your head until you put that into action. It takes a lot to be a great football player. And if your goal is to be great, you gotta put in the work. And that goes down the line. Mom and Dad, I know how much work it takes to take your son from practice to practice, from traveling team to traveling team, the expenses that are accumulated. So I thank you for giving them the time. But young man, you gotta put in the work. This is your dream, this is your opportunity to make it in life. We've had a lot of great players at DeSoto High School. And I'll tell you, the only difference that separates one from the other is the hard work. The Jay Mills, two-time Super Bowl champion. The Von Miller, MVP, Super Bowl champion. Okay, AJ Greens that are in the league right there. They never went home when practice was over. They never went home when practice was over. They always stayed and put in the extra work. If you want to be great at anything in life, put in the extra work. And always remember, somebody's watching. They may not know who you are, but they're always watching. Kudos to this young man right here for sitting up in front when there were still plenty of seats up in the back. As an academic coordinator at DeSoto High School, we want all our athletes to sit up front because it makes a difference in their learning. You never know who's watching. We get every recruiter in the nation that comes into DeSoto High School. Don't only put time on the field, put time in those books and put time on how to speak to adults, because that's how you're gonna get those scholarship offers many times, by that first impression. I wish you all the best. Our doors are always open. I appreciate everything you do. Give yourself a big hand and give your parents a big hand.
Turn it off. Next time we get. Okay. All right. It's Hall of Fame, Mike. Okay. I appreciate it. One more time for Coach Biotti taking the time out and come and pour some wisdom on these kids. So I appreciate it, guys. I'm Mr. If It Ain't Live, It Ain't Me. And this is a good look. This is a good look. So we appreciate y'all coming out, pouring into these kids. I think over the last couple of years when we've done this award with the HEISMAN and stuff, somebody's got to win. somebody is not gonna go out, with the big trophy. So this year we wanted to kind of change that narrative up or whatever, and so we came up with the bling chains or whatever for the kids. So every last candidate in the building will be walking out with one of those, whether they get one of those or not. So we appreciate, we just want to show that appreciation. I know some people was kind of giving me some hell about it on the rush hour, talking about, nah, man, it's something. They got to learn this and they got to learn that. They got to learn to win. Sometimes they got to learn not to win. And I said, bro, they all winners. They can't. If you in this room, you're a winner. Give it up, yes. If you in this room, you are a winner. So I had to show love. Well, I had to fight against everybody on that, but I made the ultimate decision to do that. And I think those kids will appreciate it and go to school and show out and do all that type of stuff. So with that being said, we are going to move on. In the past, we haven't done coaches, but we felt like we needed to recognize the coaches. So let's give all the coaches that point to your babies a big hand. Yeah, I mean, I think about somebody like Brent, who been riding horses for about 5 years, not coaching, barely, just doing anything with the kids. He just at the front gate talking noise to everybody. But then he hopped off that horse. He hopped off that horse and came and won the championship. But that lets you know the importance of coaching. Yes, sir. So, a lot of great coaches in here, and we're going to recognize and talk about all of them. So, what I wanted to do this year also was give the coaching award a name of some of our great coaches in the city of Dallas-Fort Worth. The first award is going to be the Ray Gates 5U Coach of the Year. Ray Gates is a great coach over there at North Crowley High School over in Fort Worth. And I consider him a friend. We talk all the time when I go out there. It's love and all that stuff. And the man can cook. So we wanted to do that for that first award. Bruh's holding the award. Cool. And for my other coaches that are in the room that don't get it or whatever, I'm going to do something for y'all at a later date or whatever. I had something I wanted to do today. The timing just did not work out. So if you don't walk away with it, it's all good. It's going to be all right. We still going to take care of you because I want to show love to the coaches because I was a coach. I coached for about 15 years myself before I started doing everything else that I do. So I understand the fight. I understand the hard days, the practices, not having all your kids at practice, having to pick up kids and go to practice, all that stuff. So I wanted to include that in this ceremony because I thought it was important to recognize the guys that got your kids to become Heisman finalists. So with that being said, I just want to give a shout out as I name each finalist. I just want y'all to give them a round of applause. This coach led both 5U and 6U to the Super Bowl and won on 5U. Let's give it up to our first finalist, Texas Wolves, Jay Jackson. There you go. Look at Sharp in the back. I see you. All right. Our next one led his team to a Super Bowl runner-up season and innovative offensive MO and stuff like that. Hope he's in the room. Let's give it up for, God, I can't even see the name. Hold up. I'm just going to have to say Coach Porter. There we go. I'm looking at L-E-I. So is that right? It's spelled L-E-I? Okay, L-E-I, okay. All right, I ain't want to butcher it, bro. So I want to give it up to him and stuff, a very energetic coach. And I had a conversation out with him in the hallway, and I said, hey, this is get your league back season. He know what I'm talking about. Let's get your league back season. All right, and then our third finalist led his team to the playoffs in the first year in the Big U Sports League and came all